Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Honkai Star Rail. Yes, I'm so sorry, guys. I really am. I didn't want to cut out the video in such an abrupt way, but I was caught. I needed to get some medicine for. I needed to get some medicine, and well, basically it was that really didn't let me like continue with the story. I do think that Mother did like it was not that. Well, continuing with the explanation, I do think that Mother like might have spoiled us a very interesting and also I don't know how to call it, but I do think that she did spoil us something very interesting about the story in the future, and also that
How does
they
it
are
go
giving
again?
us like
He who strikes first. Just get on with
with
it.
it. Again, Su Sheng, when she's playable, she seems like more reckless than her actual character. I mean, she didn't study, but she couldn't study because of all the training, but she does also doesn't have the patience. So okay, and thank you, for thing. You make me lose a skill point, but whatever. All right, so yeah. Also, how come the audio before the cutscene didn't broke, but after the cutscene was completely broken? You saw even in the when Fuxuan appeared first, yeah, her first appearance during after battling Mother, she didn't like do anything. She didn't. Yeah, the game like was crashing again, but then during that cutscene nothing happened. I guess it's because there was less dialogue or something. I don't know what could have happened. What could cause this? I already dropped the frame rate, and it's still doing it. Okay. Sorry guys for that cut. As Su Sheng would say, let's get on with it. Okay. Again, it disappears if I see a lot of lights. But there are no illusions of the
Through,
past.
or I'll go
Go
through
through
you.
you.
Got this.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry about me.
Actually, that's really good. Okay. But I already have Vile and no Son of Tasha, so I don't care. Besides, it's not like I can get him anymore. Maybe if the game gets a little too complicated,
Allow me to.
I could...
Eternal sleep is not. The dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
Want to see what I can do?
Wait, he was done? I thought he wasn't done.
Yeah.
Yoink. And I'm out here. Also, they can unlock certain areas.
Mara struck.
More?
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait. Let's think before we act.
Oh, this is the thing. This is the guard from the place. There's nothing here. With the Mara strokes and then that. Who's that? Oh, it's a cloud.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
Silent but deadly.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Or something.
Enough.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean, you're right. It is not the time to like be dwelling or anything. We should be focusing our... Yeah, we should be focused on saving that person. Of course I wouldn't do that.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Only the game would think that it would be such a great idea to like finish this guy off after knowing that it can come back. Not yet. Ow. Again?
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Take
Take
this!
this!
Shape
Shape
of
of
Taishu!
Taishu! Rise Phoenix! Let me through, or I'll go through you!
Yeah, let me through or I'll go through you.
You're not going anywhere!
Ow.
Pity.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Yeah. Okay, that's out.
Want to see what I can do?
Okay. Now.
Receive divinity. Eternal sleep.
What's up, guys?
Will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
Oh, the computer is not that. at least knows what's up.
Miss, are you okay? What do you think? Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet. My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Is that where we're heading?
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders.
Oof. But why does she look like a normal NPC, if I'm being honest? She doesn't have like any... Or maybe she is, but she does have like particular like features, but they are not showing it. If it is an important person, then why not show their face?
I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Isn't it a puppet? How would a puppet have like injuries? I mean, it can be destroyed, yes, but the fact that knowing medicine doesn't mean that she knows like mechanical things. Or am I mistaking it for another kind of puppet? Who knows? Let's see.
Well, it's just... she's a puppet.
Oh yeah, it's a
I
type.
think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Why not you take her to the Realm Keeping Commission and we go to where we're supposed to go?
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me.
What?
You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
That's... yeah.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
If it works. Oh, it's
Curious.
here.
How... what kind of medical knowledge is this?
It's magic.
Abundance.
Oh, abundance, that's right.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues.
What? Hang on, guys. sorry, but getting interrupted every single time. Oh, I misjudged. Okay, she is really different from any other NPCs, I see. Yeah, she is Shirei. Or Shuyi, I mean. Hmm. But I did saw something that she was someone that is using this puppet. And what? I didn't know Abundance had that much power. I mean, of course it does, but wow. It's just wow.
As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous.
God's blade.
If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wake span might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me.
So she would have been done for sure. She would have died. Ooh, that's not a comforting thought. Or the puppet would have been like seriously damaged actually. But what would
I've
have
never
happened?
seen anything like it.
It's the abundance path, right? It's the abundance taking place here. Meanwhile, in the divination
You know,
profession,
even eons can be killed.
so your plan is to kill an eon? Killing an eon? Humans that don't have that power. How could an eon possibly be killed? I mean, they already told us that they can be killed in a eon versus eon match. But how? I mean, yeah, we don't have that power. This one is useless. So your plan is to kill an eon?
Are you kidding? That's not what we want.
Oh, now you're not glitching.
I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. On the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Taseron the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblazers. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity.
Okay.
1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Shipe the Harmony.
What?
2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one.
Makes sense.
That's how Taseron the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Xiangzhu Alliance travels the universe, exterminating abominations cultivated by the abundance. So, the Xiangzhu too are engaged in this process.
Ooh. Why does the Xiangzhu want to kill the abundance? How did testosterone die? What about Akibili? Did they die at the hands of a neon? I think that he was killed by Nanook, if I remember correctly. Actually, I want to know why the Xiangzhu want to kill the abundance.
As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched for Yaoshe and longed for the blessing of immortality. When they eventually found the Aeon, they received the blessing that did indeed prevent death. The Ambrosial Arbor. But immortality turned out to be a curse for the Xiangzhu. That's when the hunt appeared, firing an arrow and felling the Ambrosial Arbor. Ever since, the Alliance has followed the hunt in pursuit of Yaoshe, erasing the curse of immortality from the universe along the way.
Whoa.
What do you think? Fascinating stories, no? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
What about the third way? Why are you telling me this? Do you believe all this nonsense? I mean, everything is possible in this in this kind of war, so what is the third way?
Hold on. Any minute now.
Oh no. Here it comes.
It's begun.
What has begun? It's the abundance. And she's free. Cool. No? No.
Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
And that she's. And there it goes too.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
No. I don't think so. I mean, you saw what happened. That big tree, I think that's from the abundance, just appeared out of nowhere. Now's not the time. We have to tell push one. I mean, yeah, that tree. And it seems that was worried about that too. Wait, where? No, we have to go that way. Got it. Hey, no question. Ding Yun? What's going on?
Wasn't this the dead tree Qing Shui showed us earlier?
How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
What? Maybe someone applied a strong fertilizer? The Ambrosial Arbor was imbued with some kind of power.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the Ambrosial Arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's tell them. It's obviously the influence of the Stellaron. Or what's the third way? I mean, obviously, war makes sense. It makes so much sense that war would be one of the options, but what about this? Here we are. What's up? What's going on?
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Luofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Oh.
That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance. Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
What?
General, when did you have these suspicions?
I know, right?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed themselves. The Xiangzhu has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat.
Oh.
The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Luofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xiangzhu and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
I know, right?
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
General,
Well,
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now, which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control and the traitors have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
That's not what you said. Listen up, we got a situation.
That massive tree has suddenly sprung to life. It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General.
Lower, you mean.
Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Luofu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xiangzhu comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis.
Ooh.
As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure.
Oh, tell
Lady
them
Fu,
big one.
I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission delve.
under... my control?
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
She sounded so happy.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron.
Okay.
Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Okay, order received, General. Errand received, General. Payment or we'll go on strike. Okay, order
This
received.
is no order, honored guests. I'm merely stating what needs to be done should you wish to help us.
You've never really seen us as outsiders, huh?
Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
She sounded so surprised when she heard that.
The Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape delves are adjacent to the Ambrosial Arbor seal. I'd like you to investigate these places.
Okay. Wait, the Alchemy Commission? Isn't the Alchemy Commission a new area that was unlocked just this update?
It is an ancient artifact that was planted on the Xiangzhu Luofu by Yaoshe, the Eon of Abundance. It has the power to shape life and subdue death at will. The ancestors of the Luofu people consumed the fruits of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained endless lifespans, thus becoming long-life species.
Oh, sounds like an amazing treasure.
It isn't.
Yes. It was also the bane of everything to come.
No. Aren't you happy about the no?
As outsiders, you are unfamiliar with the history of the Xiangzhu. I cannot blame you for asking a question like this. Let me tell you a story.
Why would I ask this question? Mother already told me about it.
Long ago, before the Xiangzhu took to the skies, our ancestors lived on the surface of a planet. Like all of you, the Xiangzhu people at that time were a mortal species with a lifespan of fewer than 100 years. There was a time when the ruling emperor could not bear his temporary existence, or the thought of his life's achievements being lost to another after his death. He became fixated on acquiring an elixir of immortality, and focused his power on constructing a fleet of 9 ships. These ships would voyage into deep space, where traces of gods were rumored to exist.
Did he succeed?
Yes. And no. He succeeded because, after an arduous journey, the 9 ships eventually witnessed the manifestation of a god. Yao She's appearance provided for all manner of unfathomable celestial blessings. However, he failed because the fleet has been lost ever since, and has never been able to return to its home planet.
That doesn't sound so bad. The Xiangzhu people went on a great adventure and got what they wanted in the end. Right?
Not exactly.
Oh? Our ancestors once thought so too, that the miracle of longevity was nothing more than a vain dream. Take the Luofu, for example. Immortality seemed like a beautiful thing. But what followed was population expansion and diminishing resources. In the struggle for survival, the immortals lost their humanity and degenerated into mere beasts. After paying the price with blood and tears, the Luofu people finally understood that immortality is not a free blessing.
No.
But the beginning of a cruel ordeal. In the eras that followed, other beings that had likewise received Yao She's blessings repeatedly attacked the Xiangzhu in an attempt to take the sacred artifact as their own. Countless atrocities were committed as a result.
Oh.
Many Xiangzhu comrades who were lucky enough to survive the wars became stricken with Mara, a condition that immortals are susceptible to. Had it not been for the enlightenment and protection of the Rainbow Arbiter, the Xiangzhu alliance you see today would never have existed. At this point in the story, I assume you understand the disasters that the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor might bring about?
You said there were traitors inside the Luofu.
Thousands of years have passed since the Rainbow Arbiter felled the Ambrosial Arbor. Most in the Xiangzhu regard the Arbor as nothing more than the stump of a dead tree. Only those familiar with our history and the ancient texts know of its origin. Our ancestors placed the stump in full view of the people precisely to make it seem unimportant. But in fact, they sealed it behind layers upon layers of delve enchantment. Even if one travels toward the Ambrosial Arbor, one will never reach it. Someone brought a Stellaron into the Xiangzhu and planted it among the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor. They wished to resurrect it and achieve their hidden goal through external aggression. In my opinion, the force that provided the Stellaron and the force that activated it have different objectives.
Okay. Let's delay no longer. We should be moving.
I have asked Fu Shen to open a shortcut to the Divination Commission for you.
Okay. Continue.
I thought I might be relieved of my guiding duties once the Divination Commission affair was over. Who would have thought the General would take such a liking to you? I suppose I must accompany you further. Fates can be so unpredictable.
You don't sound so happy about this. Through thick and thin, we're like two peas in a dangerous spot.
You have quite the sense of humor, benefactors. I've encountered more trouble with you than I have with the merchant fleet in 10 years.
Yeah.
I just hope everything is smooth sailing from now on. Please look after me.
We will. We won't let anything happen to you. This could be your moment to shine for the Skyfaring Commission.
I understand. The Luofu is in danger, and members of the Six Commissions should stand united. You did save my life at Cloudford. Consider this my returning the favor.
Okay. Are you afraid of the danger, Miss Ting-Yun?
The General said there are traitors aboard the ship. But only someone from the Six Commissions could bring the Stellaron into the Xiangzhu undetected, let alone plant it within the Ambrosial Arbor.
Yeah. You mean... who could it be? The General... It couldn't be the General. Nor Fusheng. It doesn't seem like Fusheng. Maybe you come?
I am saying nothing of the sort. Just raising a doubt, that's all. Please be careful, benefactors.
Understood. Okay, if there's nothing else, we should get going.
You want to leave straight away? Let me pack some things. I'll be right there.
I mean, I am talking to you guys. To these guys, I mean. So, she has enough time to collect whatever she needs to collect. What about you, Xiangzhu?
Ooh, that was scary. I was having a snack in the repository when the Ambrosial Arbor started to grow. The trunk suddenly shot right up into the sky. So, the legends were right all along. Such is life, full of surprises. That's why you gotta seize any opportunity to take a break. Who knows when trouble will come knocking at your door?
Given what you just saw, you don't seem rattled at all.
It'll be fine. Even if the sky collapses, we have the Master Diviner with us to hold it up. Oh, and now we have the General here too. What do subordinates like us have to panic about? Let the big shots worry about the big events. That's the secret to happiness.
Did the Master Diviner give you another work to do?
She did. She saw me on her way over. She told me to go to the repository and read up on anything related to the Ambrosial Arbor. A simple task like that is only 15 minutes work for me. I heard people say even the General has to watch his manners when asking you for help. Pretty impressive. I don't have much to offer you. Here, take this book. It's the thought that counts.
Okay, we gotta get going.
I was gonna wait for the Master Diviner to get off work so I could show you around and teach Mr. Yang how to play Celestial Jade.
But...
Your kindness is much appreciated, Miss Xiangzhu. As for Celestial Jade, we'll have to leave it for next time.
Yup. I know, you've got an important task ahead. Sorry to keep you. Priorities are priorities. Well then, get back safely. Remember to come find me in Exalting Sanctum.
Okay. Duly noted. I don't think there's anything else. I really asked Ting-Yun. A manager? She's a manager? She doesn't seem to be important, to be honest. We already speak to Jing-Yuan, Xiangzhu, and Ting-Yun. I know who else to speak. I don't think there's some other people to speak. There's still more east. Okay, let's just get out of here.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xiangzhu is difficult to define.
I'm sorry, but Mother escaped.
I had long anticipated it. Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here?
No.
Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the Ambrosial Arbor.
And stop the traitors. Are you leading forces into the Alchemy Commission?
From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, the only reports we've received on the Alchemy Commission have come from alchemists and doctors stationed in other delves.
Makes sense.
The Alchemy Commission is where the Xiangzhu's medical research and production take place. However, due to its proximity to the Ambrosial Arbor's seal, I'm afraid the Stellaron spheres may have plunged it into a deeper crisis than we first feared. To make matters worse, the General suspects there are traitors in the Alchemy Commission. The self-proclaimed disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been plotting this for a long time. And now they're using the location to their advantage. I must take action as soon as possible.
Well, what are we waiting for? The General wants us to go to the Artisan Ship Commission.
He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the Artisan Ship and Alchemy Commissions. I'm afraid the former is likely also facing imminent catastrophe. The star skiff is ready. I will lead the way.
Understood. We're ready too, so please lead the way. You left me behind. Where are you going? Okay. We are here.
I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you.
Okay.
Wait! Master Diviner! Can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there anything we need to watch out for? No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed smoothly.
Okay, that's a relief.
Are you sure? You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
I'm sure it's nothing we can manage. Let's go.
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master Diviner. Onward.
Onwards. Yes, this... I thought that the other place was big, but this is... Oh. This place is also... really huge!
What's the delay? If you're worried about the road ahead, I've already told you. The hexagram indicates an auspicious result.
That's
Don't
good to
believe
know.
me? Fine. Fate is fickle. Better to believe in yourself than look to the sky.
Oh. Well said. Alright. We don't have anything else to do, so... Yeah, we can still spare a few more minutes. Some more minutes, actually. Then we are going to that other commission and try to stop whatever is going on there. Device 9.
Huh? Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the Luofu. The Artisan Ship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken star skiffs to safety?
Maybe the Artisan Ship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
The path of the Trailblazers doesn't seem to allow any relaxation either. Maybe they're here to welcome us. That's
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread? The Artisan Ship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms, and craftsmen designing brand new concepts. Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing into thin air, puppet riots. You get the picture. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in, but they have nowhere to run to either. We should take care, benefactors. Something terrible must have happened.
Wait.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Yeah. Oh, another. Oh, we're almost at the end. We're almost at the end, guys. We're humming antlers and that.
Master Gongshu. Oh, are you guys Cloud Knights? Are you here to save us? Your clothes. I knew I was getting ahead of myself. You're just tourists. Sorry this crisis came during your trip. I'm sorry it came at all.
I mean, worry no. The knight in shining armor is here to the rescue. There comes a time when we all feel so. I mean, quite not. I mean, we technically are.
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is. General Jing Yuan pulled out all the stops to get us here. You can trust us.
Yeah.
You mean the General invited you? Is that a joke? The Luofu has the Cloud Knights. Why would he send outsiders? There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Commission. Nobody's in the mood for jokes, miss.
You misunderstand, young sir. We genuinely want to help. Can you tell us what happened here?
I mean, yeah.
Waiting around, that's what. We ran away. It was way too dangerous in there. Please, if you plan on living a little longer, don't go in there.
I mean, we know how to fight. We're not
There's
afraid.
been some kind of botanical disaster. It was like an ornamental tree somewhere suddenly started to grow. There were branches so thick you couldn't put your arms around them. It spread everywhere. The whole commission is being destroyed. I don't get it. The Artisanship Commission focuses on the mechanical. We've got nothing to do with hydroponics or accelerated growth. Where did that thing come from?
From the chemical place.
The worst thing is, my master is still inside. Master Gongshu is the most experienced craftsman in the Artisanship Commission smelting works. He's in charge of our research project. When the incident happened, he dragged me, Zeming, and Yuncha to safety. But then he turned around and ran back in. I need to wait here for the Cloud Knight so I can tell them to rescue him.
Why did he run back in?
To save his research data. Project deadline is approaching. Did none of you try to stop him?
We didn't have time. We were scrambling for our lives. If I had an extra pair of arms, maybe I could have tried. I just heard him shout, "It's gone! We lost the furnace!" By the time we realized, he'd already vanished. Anyway, you said you're here to help us, right?
Yes.
100%. The General sent us.
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about its achievements. We'll look for your master.
If we can.
In that case, take this jade seal with you. If you find my master, please bring him out safe and sound. If anything happens to him.
Don't worry, young sir. Your master's safety is our...
None of us would be able to graduate this year.
Shut up. That's what he's worried about?
Let's go. I think this conversation's run its course.
It's true. Hey, who else?
Botanical disaster? It must be the Ambrosial Arbor. But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
Well, who knows? Let's just check around and see if we can find some. The Artisanship Commission to see what happened. What are those?
is no ordinary tree. The branches felt tough as metal. Yunsha, have you ever seen material like that before?
Oh, these are the people that
What if
that
I
they
have?
say.
You gonna go get a sample for me?
I was thinking about it, yeah. Isn't it just an ornamental tree?
Wait, where is that tree?
Have you ever seen an ornamental tree move? Have you ever seen one bore through the ground like that, huh?
So what if it moves? I just need to run over and saw off a sample. It can't grow faster than I can run, right?
Sure.
You saw.
Go ahead. Use a crowbar and a saw. Don't say I didn't warn you when the Cloud Knights have to scrape you off the walls.
Well, I've been feeling a bit under the weather lately. Yunsha, you're the most agile person on the materials team when it comes to operational efficiency.
Under the weather, huh? How convenient. As for me, I'd rather stay alive, thanks.
These are the 4 apprentices.
As expected, the divination was correct.
What divination?
If I hadn't repaired the shifting screen today, we'd have all been trapped. We'd be fertilizer by now.
Ooh.
Still, the teleportation range wasn't enough.
Hey, at least you did something, which is... At least he did something to, like, get everyone to safety. At least he did. He did that, so... He should not be worried about it. Let's just hope that the Cloud Knights can come in, take them out to safety, and then, like... No. Get it? And you get it.
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse as it grows.
Yes, it does.
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
You can say that again. Oh, I think that's the master. It seems likely. Yeah.
Upon commission grounds your feet do tread. Leave from whence you came, or soon be dead. Dead. Stay away. If you come any further, I'll not spare you.
Who is that? He has like some sort of like... Well, he has like their same outfit. Their same outfit.
Hold on! Let us explain! We're not...
What excuses do you have? Surprise me. Just passing by? Stumbled in? Door wide open? Within commission grounds today was sown an evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. If the security mechanisms didn't teach you a lesson, these robots will.
Don't hesitate.
I mean, I wanted to hear what he was saying.
Scared yet?
Yeah.
My turn.
Jesus, the game is not running smoothly. Ow. Ow.
could fight.
Explode.
I remember inviting you. Who's the lucky one today?
And get out of here, you frog.
Golden cloud toad,
That's a
illumination
master, right?
dragonfish. Are you all right? Wake up! I raised you like my own flesh and blood.
It's your fault.
Did you really have to destroy my little friends? I want compensation.
It's your fault.
You didn't want to listen to us. We were here to rescue you and you started a fight for no reason.
That's right. Are you Master Gongshu?
How do you know my name, child? Does the reputation of Gongshu Liang, the smelter extraordinaire, precede one?
No.
This guy's pretty deluded for a master.
You're right, Mark.
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the behest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu. We'd like you to show us the way, Master Gongshu.
Really? The General sent you? Then this must be a mere misunderstanding. Don't worry about those things. Easy to fix. But there's not much I can do to help. The Artisanship Commission was suddenly taken over by some evil tree demon. It seized our most precious possession, the Creation Furnace. It's a dark and powerful entity. The robots, it was like they gained consciousness. They were moving in a circle around it. I fear approaching it is tantamount to suicide.
Ooh.
But then, I couldn't just run away, knowing what lies sealed in the furnace.
I mean, what? We're short on time. Where are we going? Who are we fighting? I think I know where this is going.
I'm sure General Jing Yuan must have believed wholeheartedly that you could save the Artisanship Commission from this crisis. Means I know of may yet serve your fight. Pray you in repayment aid my plight. Come on, through here.
Okay. Wait. You know, let's a little something first. No. Hey, let's do.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
Lead the way. Huh? Oh.
Look, this is one of the Artisanship Commission's prototypes. The shifting screen.
Oh yeah, those things I have seen.
Good thing I got the students to take it out and make a few adjustments. Otherwise, they'd never have managed to get out in time. You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting screen works in the same way. It connects two spatial coordinates in ways that laymen wouldn't understand.
Like teleportation? Then what do you need Starskip for?
Indeed. With limited range and energy costs aside, to every starskiff soon shall woe betide.
You sure about that? Even our trailblazing space anchors sound better.
Thank goodness you take the time to perfect these inventions, Master. If not, the Skyfaring Commission would have become quite redundant by now.
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to teleport you thither, but through earth and air, the wretched branches boiled. The shifting screen entangled thence and coiled.
Gongshu Liang strikes a pose and raises an eyebrow as if to say, keep asking. I'm sure you know how to fix it. Thanks for the colorful explanation. Bye now. then I shall inform the general that this path is a no-go. Yeah, thank you.
Hold on! Have some faith in me. The commission is more than a match for Mother Nature. Ah! Oh, piteous tree, who think thyself so strong, your match and more in strength to meet ere long.
Master Gonshu sets up the equipment.
This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon attacked. It's a mechanical device codenamed the Lumen Flux Pixis. I invented this weapon for the Cloud Knights. It's incredibly powerful, but...
But...
Let me guess. Limited range? Energy costs?
Yeah, every light has its shadow. But this is more than enough to deal with the tree demon. And then... ignite! Fire beats wood! There's no way we can lose!
Fire beats grass. Let's... How? How? Wait, oh. Okay. Launch. Oh. They need to be destroyed simultaneously. Now clockwise, counterclockwise. Is that how it's supposed to look? That's how it is, right? Okay, let's launch and see what it does. Okay. Excellent.
Very good. The master reveals the door, but the apprentice must walk through it. You're much better than my useless students.
Uh-oh.
What's happening? Is the delve collapsing?
Okay, calm down, buddy.
Seems like it worked. That tree demon must be writhing in pain. All right, there's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side before the branches grow back.
Okay, understood. We'll do it then. Okay, let's cross. Okay, we're here. Okay, that seems to be the place. We still have a long way to go. Alright. So, we are going to end this episode here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I really thought that Mother would escape in a very different way. But anyway, that really spoke bad news. But who knew it was, well, obviously Stellaron like outbursts would be, or the Stellaron like, the corrosion caused by the Stellaron being like more powerful, getting more powerful and spreading through the ship obviously would be a good cause, a good distraction actually, and it will cause this. So, Mother is loose, Blade is also gone. Of course they didn't do anything wrong, so that's that aside, we can't do anything. So, yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that everyone enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like and comment down below. What do you think is the third way to kill a Neon? Mother only gave us two options, or two ways. how an Eon can be killed. However, she didn't tell us exactly how the third way. So let me know in the comments if you know what third way is. And also subscribe to this channel so you can see more about this more about this game or other games that I will be playing. I was Gamirko, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!